back to my YouTube channel. It is Rachel. You already know who it is, and if you don't, I'm a creator, artist, and dreamer, all the things. And today I just want to get into a chat about my YouTube channel. I'm probably just gonna be moving around the house just for some different scenery that grabs your attention. So yeah, let's get into this video. First up, I guess like a general summary of my channel. Honestly, I've made about, I think, 6 or 8 videos so far, and I feel like maybe just like the first 2 have done well. I have like 51 subscribers to start. I make chill art videos, just kind of art and lifestyle. If you hear my cat, he's just scratching my couch, unfortunately. So yeah, I make chill art videos and kind of like vlog / talking videos like this, just so that way you guys can get to know me and like my personality. I kind of want my channel to be like not only about my art, but kind of who I am, things that I make, the hobbies, clay art, and things like that. Just like me, and you maybe want to start your own YouTube channel. Here's some general tips and headaches to avoid. The filming headaches that nobody talks about. So as an artist, I was not prepared for like the angles you would have to like contort yourself into. Like, you ever try to film as an artist, like film the video with the camera upside down, kind of like this? Yeah, no, it's not working. Like, unless you have a tripod, it's not it. So a lot of the times I end up filming this way from the side, or just put the camera in front of me, kind of like this. But yeah, no, I was not prepared for trying to film these ways without having the correct tripods. I mean, I have a lot of equipment now, but nobody talks about just like the angles you have to try to record in and try to like make your hands not look awkward or whatever it is, and trying to like not look at the camera, like do this and like have to go back and forth to see if you're even filming the right angle. You gotta talk about if your camera's not even in focus, because I have an actual camera and I'm just using my iPhone because I feel like the iPhone is better and it can record in 4K. My camera is only 1080 because it's kind of old, but just yeah, like re-recording the video. Like, I had to re-record this same video because the lighting was not good, and it's just this big window behind me. Like, this big window gives me so many issues when it comes to lighting, and yeah, it's not it. Yeah, just make sure you either 1, have the right equipment, or 2, just kind of be prepared for just to have that headache in general. Like, if you want to film art videos like this, make sure you have like one of these tripod stands. I know you can't really see it with this light over here, but I have one of these tripod stands. It kind of points the, have everything in the way. Yeah, it points the camera downward so I don't have to move anymore. But yeah, make sure you get yourself one of those. It's kind of like $20-$30 on Amazon, but it's kind of worth it. Or yeah, like I said, just be prepared for that headache, because it can be a lot. Just trying to get the angle correct for the video can take like a whole 10-minute setup. So yeah, just be prepared for that. Also, get yourself one of these little soft kind of, I don't think this is a box light, but I forgot what it's called. But yeah, that's kind of like how you guys are seeing the light right now in front of my face. It really creates this nice warm light on the side of my face. Either that, or yeah, at least have this big window, because sometimes it really does help me. But, or at least make sure your audio quality is good, because nobody's gonna like to hear the wrong, whatever, messed up audio. But yeah, those are just some things you might want to consider though. So my next point is the file conversions. Like, nobody prepared you for the file conversions from like the whole MP4 to Apple products and Premiere and Final Cut, and that was the most biggest headache for me. The biggest headache was the file conversions, how much space it takes up, just a general nightmare. I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time talking about this for this section, but I'm probably gonna be moving back and forth. But that was the biggest headache for me, file conversions. First up, if you have an Apple phone or whatever, iPhone or any Apple products, for me, I use the whole Apple ecosystem just because it's just so nice and slim and seamless. I don't feel like Windows, has the whole like ecosystem kind of thing. So that's why I have anything Apple. But when it comes to editing, please just use Windows, because Windows would never do me the way that Apple does me. I feel like Apple products are just a nightmare with editing. So yeah, with the file conversions, my biggest issue when I first started out, I guess I didn't really like do a whole lot of research. That's a whole nother thing. That's probably like a next point. Just the research that goes into making a YouTube, not just like how to make a YouTube video, but just everything else that goes with it. That's a whole nother topic. But the amount of research I had to like do just to convert things. And then my cat wants to eat my tree. He's always eating my tree. Get down. Get. Anyway, with the file conversions, like I know I'm kind of tech savvy, so I wouldn't say like converting to MP4 was like my biggest issue. It's not that it couldn't, but I primarily filmed half with like my iPhone and then half with like my camera. So record videos with your iPhone, it's just that when you're making the videos, like any video that you make on an iPhone, like talk about 5-10 seconds of footage or even just a minute, gigabytes. Like automatically, like I record like maybe a 2-minute video, it's already like 5-10 gigabytes, and it's like, why? And that will just really hiccup the process to converting things to MP4. And you don't really need to really make things at MP4 for Premiere Pro, but it will make it easier to edit those videos. You wouldn't have less problems trying to get it into Premiere Pro and stuff. Like, please don't record a 10-20 minute video with the iPhone, because it will not, I don't know how the iPhone commercials are like, oh, the latest iPhone can like record a whole movie. Baby, no, it can't. Just like limited space on an iPhone. Like when you do have an iPhone, there's like just, yeah, very limited space. So by the time you have like maybe 5 videos, it's already telling you, oh, there's no space or whatever. So I have to use my camera, and of course the camera already records in MP4. So that wasn't that much of a headache, but it's just, I don't know, like anybody with Apple products, just please use Windows. Either use Windows or do a whole bunch of research on like just how to convert files and filming and editing or whatever, like the best ways to do that with the iPhone. I mean, regardless, the files are gonna be like super huge when you're editing. Like video editing needs a ton of space. So like my biggest tip for you, if you're gonna be recording in general, make sure you always have a ton of space. Like go in your render files inside of Premiere Pro and in your computer, delete as much as possible, especially on your phone, delete as much as possible. Go in your storage, delete as much as possible. Always make sure I have like at least 100 gigabytes for nonsense, because that's what editing can be. Using computers can be just nonsense, just for like shits and giggles. So just make sure you have tons of space and do a lot of research. I guess that's like my next point, just research in general. Nobody talks about how much research it actually takes to do YouTube. Like, not just the research to just make the YouTube video, but I'm saying like how to actually engage your audience, how to engage people, and what your YouTube is about, why you need to niche down, and all of those things. Like, it was just a ton of research that I did not really know until like now, and then I'm still doing the research for, because I really want to engage you guys and really still finding out who my audience is. Like I said, I've only made 8 videos. My goal is like to make 100 videos, and then I'll start doing more work on what I want to work on. But yeah, please be researching your audience. Who is your audience? Why are you making these videos? Why do you want people to find your videos and look at them or watch them? And not just that, but like when I say who is your audience, I'm saying like not just, oh, women or men or people who play games or whatever, but what are those people consuming? Why are they watching those videos? What is their personality? Why would they like this video? Clearly, what type of content is your YouTube about? And what type of content draws your audience? Like, I guess, how to keep your attention. Like, I feel like that's like my biggest thing right now, just audience retention. Like, do a lot of research for that. Everything is just, a lot of research, a lot of learning, trial and error. So, I mean, at the same time, don't be afraid to mess up. You know, just kind of make a goal. Like I said, my goal is like 100 videos. While YouTube channels that have like more niche down topics do better. For me, I just didn't really want to niche down just because, I don't know, I am who I am. I mean, I make art videos, but I also want to make videos just about like my life or myself. So just those two things, I kind of felt like those two things kind of just worked with me. So if you don't really want to niche down, there are other platforms that you could use, such as TikTok if you're more into shorts and stuff like that. But if you're gonna make long form videos, try to niche down as much as possible, especially if you want to get monetized. But if not, then you're just gonna be making a whole lot of videos until, you know, the YouTube does actually catch on to who to send your video to. Just talk about the journey of editing. Editing itself is a full-time job. Like, I just thought filming would kind of be like, filming is just half the journey. Editing is just a whole nother thing. Like, nobody talks about how long it takes to edit these videos. Like, man. Right, music, it's trimming the clips, it's syncing everything, it's the color correcting. All of it is honestly just its own art form. So be ready for that. That's all I can really honestly tell you. Like, I don't really have too many tips to make editing smoother, other than like if you're trying to upload on a certain day. Like for me, I try to upload on Friday, but honestly it's been getting to like just Saturday, Sunday, which I apologize for that. I'm really trying to get these videos out. It's just I'm a busy mom. But yeah, it's all art form on its own. I guess my biggest tip for that would be just make sure you have the time for it. Make sure you schedule your time. It's a lot of time management. For where you're overwhelmed, I'm a big advocate of mental health, and so I don't let this whole YouTube thing take too much out of me, honestly. If I'm just having a day, I'm having a day. There's always tomorrow, so just make sure you don't get too overwhelmed for it. Yeah, just make sure you're taking care of yourself. Emotional sides of YouTube that I think that nobody really speaks about. Like, I feel like all the other topics you could probably find a video about. I mean, you could probably find that video about, you know, the emotional sides of YouTube or whatever, but I feel like nobody really speaks about that part because it's kind of like, you know, hey, this is what you chose to do, kind of suck it up. But the emotional side that nobody really talks about is just when you're starting out. That's what I'm talking to. Most of the people who are starting their YouTube and don't have a lot of viewers, don't have a lot of subscribers, don't have a lot of likes, none of that. Some days you'll think like, you know, nobody's even watching these videos, nobody's paying attention, you're never gonna get where you want to go. There's just a lot of like negative aspects to just that mindset of YouTube in general and making these videos. Being a personality that you kind of know that you're not. Like for me, I'm a very introverted person. I don't know, I feel like I kind of put on some kind of a mask a little bit to, you know, make it seem like I'm this kind of cheery, outgoing person. I'm really not, guys, I promise you. I am a shy little bug who stays in her house and I'm introverted. But either way, be yourself in some sort of way. Otherwise, it's gonna leak out some way. But just be yourself. Try to remain confident and yeah, don't let YouTube get you down. Like I said, YouTube does not take a lot out of me. So like I said, my main tip is for that. Just like, you know, take care of yourself. Be yourself on camera. You're gonna make it. We're all gonna make it out the hood. Yeah, just be your own self and take care of yourself. And yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Be confident in yourself. Lastly, some things that I've learned and some ending remarks. So I guess for one of them is consistency is better than perfection. Always be consistent with your audience because consistency not only matters to them, but it matters to you. It proves that you're showing up for yourself also. consistency will lead you down the right paths. When you don't really have the motivation to do YouTube, consistency will really get you into that discipline. I feel like I kind of lack discipline sometimes. I think we all do, whatever. Just like when you're working out, it just takes discipline, honestly, and consistency will lead you there. So just, try to be consistent with what you're doing and it will pay off, I promise you. So your first video will not be your best, and that's okay. My first video was definitely not my best. I felt like these first 8 videos are definitely not my best. I probably only had like one good video out of those 8, but just keep making them, Always be yourself. I mean, people are geared toward, a personality. That's why they're watching you, not watching anybody else at that moment. And you never know who you're doing it better than. So, just always, be yourself and yeah, keep your vibe. So for me, making my YouTube videos and some of my art videos, I really appreciate my audience. Like, a lot of my videos aren't the best. Like I said, they aren't the best at all. The quality could probably be a lot better, but I really appreciate my audience for like just kind of being nice. People who are starting out know that this is not going to be the greatest or whatever, but they don't comment on that. People will show up for you, and I do believe in community and positivity, so believe in yours and keep making your videos. All right, I'm back at my desk. So ending on a proud note, even though my channel isn't where I want it to be at yet, I'm super proud of myself. I'm super proud of the way I've shown up for myself and at least trying to get a video out each week. I'm super proud of that. I'm super proud of the subscribers I have. 51 people decided to watch me. And I want you to keep that in mind when you're making your YouTube videos. 51 people or even just one person decided, I want to watch you. I want to tune into your content. And you should be proud of that. Always be proud of who you are and the things you've accomplished. And I'm building something meaningful. I'm building something chill and cozy. And I just can't be more proud of that, honestly. And even if nobody else isn't, I learned a lot from YouTube. And this is definitely like just an experience, something to take from life that, either you use or you don't sometimes. Either way, like no matter what, I'm proud of like what I'm making. And and if you're starting a channel too, don't give up. The messy part is part of the journey, so enjoy it. That is all that I have for the video today. So if you like more content like this, more chill talks and chill art videos, I really appreciate you being here today. Like, share, subscribe, it really does help me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.